Hello, everybody. Welcome to KFP 83 Pokemon Go. Pass it to the man, and boom goes the dynamite.
Oh no.
Reggie Miller goes for 3.
And no one knows what you're doing.
No.
No one knows what you're doing right now.
We don't do it for everybody else.
People are going, what? What's this? Is this the right show?
So we're going to do one
cares.
about Pokemon Go. We're revisiting it because we've all been playing again.
It's not a revisit.
Not all of us.
It's just an update.
There's an update.
Wait a minute. Why can't we revisit it if it's an update?
I don't
It's
know.
revisited.
I don't
All
give
right.
a shit what we do, Ken. Just
All right,
keep
well, let's
going.
go back.
Give the
If you stumbled across this nonsense on the interwebs, check us out at KFPodcast.com, at KF Podcast on Facebook, at Ken Fred Podcast on the Twitter, at Ken Frederick Podcast on the Instagram, at Ken Frederick Podcast on the YouTubes.
no other extras ones this week.
No,
We should make up some extra ones.
at Ken Frederick.
Cookies o'clock.
Cookies o'clock. At Cookies o'clock.
We should get a MySpace. Is that a thing?
Yeah, we should.
I thought Justin Timberlake was the only one on MySpace.
No. So Pokemon Go 2, as I called it.
Oh, 2.
The Deuce.
The Johto journeys.
Yeah. Because we've been playing it again since the update came out when? February?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And we started back into it a little bit.
Yes.
And then I think you maybe started back into it first. You were Brock.
No, you were kind of like, you were full blown back into
full
it.
blown.
Don was a late adopter.
I was late. I fought the first time we did Pokemon Go 1. I wanted no part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until after we recorded it, then he downloaded it.
Then
and
I tried it
how
out
fun it was.
and I liked it. But I have to say now, it's really, I really love it now because it motivates me to walk. So I've been walking every morning, and then any morning where I'm kind of like, I don't really feel like doing it, I'm like, well, I can hatch an egg, so
Yeah.
I'll go do that.
You gotta
And
keep the streak up.
keep my streak up. So it's really helping me a lot because I feel a lot better and walking more, doing stuff.
Yep.
And my son Alex plays it, and we walk around together, and it's fun. It's fun to do with the kids and the family and everything like that. So I'm into it again.
I have a feeling you also want to beat Mike Johnston.
Well, let's just come right out and say Mike Johnston is an asshole. No, here's the thing with Mike. We're watching Fastlane at
Yeah.
your house. Mike shows up, and Mike, we love you. We're just joking.
He had
You're the
just
only one
started
that
playing.
listens. He had just started playing, and he's like, Brock maybe downloaded this game about a month ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, like, and I love when I meet people who are more rookie than me. I'm like, what do you got? And he's like, everything. I'm like, he even has ones that you can only find in Europe. He has Mr. Mime that you can find because the second day playing it, he's in Europe, and he's like, oh, I caught a Mr. Mime. We're like, all right, we're never gonna see that one.
Yeah,
So none of us are going to Europe anytime soon. And he's like, yeah, it might be in Asia. I'm going to go get the one over there like in a month. And they're like, God damn it. And he runs so much that he's like,
Everywhere
yeah.
he goes,
Yeah.
he's running.
yeah. He's like, well, you just have to run with these. And then me and Brock were like, oh, so there's a difference if you actually move when you play this game as
It makes
opposed
a
to
difference.
driving along in your car, which
But-
doesn't work as well.
No.
No.
So what did the update add?
What Pokemon from the Johto region?
Yeah, 80 plus Pokemon from the Johto region, which were introduced in Pokemon Gold and Silver back in the year 2000.
Oh.
Nice.
So we're playing a game that really.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
old.
17 years
Well,
old.
Yeah. But Pokemon also comes out, a year in Japan before it comes out anywhere else? So.
Usually, since Sun and Moon, since X and Y, they've been coming out at the same time
Oh, okay.
nationwide.
Now, who were the big new ones that they added? So, like, you had your standard ones last time, your Pidgeys and your Weedles and all
Yeah.
that. Now it seems like the bug things, the Ladybuzz or whatever, they're everywhere.
The Ladybug
The
ones.
Ladybug guys,
Well, it
they're
seems like
everywhere.
there's like a Johto version to the Kanto ones that were so popular before.
Right.
Like you had the Pidgeys everywhere. Now you have Murkrows instead.
Yeah, Murkrows are everywhere.
But what annoys me about those is they don't evolve.
Right. Well, they might later on.
Yeah.
They get an evolution.
Well,
later.
Brock, one of Brock's tips, because I go by Brock's tips for Pokemon Go.
Right.
He's the expert. He told
from
me,
Brock.
because I was like, I already got one of those. I'm not getting any more. He's like, get them, because when they evolve, it's cool. So when the later version comes out. So now I have like 90 candy of that
Yeah,
thing.
just keep the candy.
Just waiting for it.
Yeah.
As long as you have the Pokeballs, you might as well catch them.
Yeah, might as well get them.
You
That's
got nothing
yeah.
else.
You get the XP and all that too, and the
Yep.
Stardust.
See, that's the problem I have with the stupid game. I don't have any Pokestops anywhere near me.
Well, you know what you need to do is you need to get $25, get a bus pass for the week. Do what this guy does. I think I hit 25 to 30 Pokestops a day. I've hit so many Pokestops. I have over almost 100 Ultra Balls.
Nice.
Like,
That's a lot of Ultra Balls.
I
Those
don't
are-
have
yeah.
one regular.
Did you have to get a bigger bag?
I ain't buying a bigger bag.
You didn't get a bigger one because I'm always deleting that shit because I
I
run out
delete
so fast.
raspberries. I only keep the only fruit I keep right now is like those pineapples. That give me
Raspberries
more
are good for calming them down, though.
I don't need to calm down.
Calm down.
Right, that's all these balls.
Yeah, if you have Ultra Balls, you ain't got to worry about it.
That's a lot of Ultra Balls.
So, yeah, riding the bus has really helped me. I've been evolving a lot of stuff.
Yeah, taking a Mike Johnson role, now that I walk every morning, it is a lot better when you move around and like actually you hatch things a lot better.
yeah.
Ken's just lucking out because he's riding a bus that's going under 10 miles an hour and everything's evolving for
What
him.
a cheater Ken turned
What
out
a
to be.
cheater! I can see you just sitting on here, just smiling like
Yeah.
success. Everything's working for me.
Over on the Mexican War Streets, there was that park there over on the north side.
Yeah.
There was a nest for Charmanders, so I was catching 3 of
Yeah.
those a day with extra candy.
This is ridiculous.
And now it's Machamp nest. So I've evolved it to the second stage.
I want to go find your bus driver and be like, look, drive
different
faster
every
than
day.
20 miles an hour. This bus must go fast through the town. That way, he's like,
speed
oh,
route.
damn it. I want you to keep pressing that button. I'm a passenger in a car. I'm a passenger in a
But
car.
I do walk. Like, I do have to walk from bus stop to bus stop, but it's not as much as it is driving around the city, especially in rush hour. On the way home, I get so much.
Right. Yeah, it's nuts. How about features? Did they add anything new feature-wise?
I like the being able to mass transfer
Yeah.
Pokemon, so you can just
Double
click
click
on.
them all.
Yeah.
That's how.
Though I like the buddy system, but that was kind of towards the end of the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so is the mass transfer.
But it works better now.
Yeah.
Because that buddy system before never worked.
Okay, so I haven't done anything with the buddy. What does the buddy system?
Well, here
do?
I'll show you a picture of it. And I don't know if you want to show this on the
Well,
screen.
I have a little buddy, but I don't know what he does.
Basically, it'll.
I like that you were talking about little buddies and you're fiddling around under the table over there. I'm like, what are you doing over
just eating
there?
cookies.
Eating cookies.
Opening my cookie package secretly under the table.
So if you go ahead, Ken.
Well, he's seen it already. So basically, each Pokemon that's your buddy at a different distance, you'll get a candy for you if you walk that.
It's like most of them are like what, 1 kilometer?
Yeah.
Some are
Two.
more.
Some are
yeah.
more. 1 to 2 kilometers, you'll get 1 candy for it. It'll say you'll see the little circle go up and you'll hit it.
It'll say your buddy Pokemon
Found a candy.
Found a
It's
candy.
the only way really for some of these, like unless Ken's seeing Charmanders. I don't see Charmanders.
Yeah.
It's the only way you can get it. And before this update, I remember one day I walked like 3 miles and it didn't move at all. And I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of this? Now, even if you're driving in a car or riding a bus,
Yeah.
it's updating and giving you
I
candy.
catch
left or right.
because I have Magikarp as my buddy. He's finding like 2 or 3 candies a day.
Yeah, it works really well now. It's a really good feature. But I don't think they had anything other different wise. Maybe just
Well, they added the evolution items.
Yes,
good
that's
point.
huge.
Yeah.
Yep.
the
So what
evolution
are
items
they?
are huge.
There's the
I have a
King's
picture.
Crown.
I have it up on the
We
screen
have all of them
right now. I have the
I'm not-
picture
I'm not
right
even- I
now.
didn't even know what all they had in there.
You had the upgrade, whatever it was called. It's like a tech one
Oh, so that's how you get Porygon
for
to
that
Porygon
guy.
2.
You have the Dragon Scale for your Seadras.
Yeah.
Then you have the King's Crown, which does 2. It does Slowpoke and it does the Poliwag or the
So you
Poly,
get Slow
whatever.
King and
And some green frog looking
yeah.
weird dude. And then this guy, I think, only
Sunkern.
he
Sunstone.
only does it
Sunstone?
on that stone.
Sunstone, which is
And then you get the Gloom guy will go into this weird girl. It goes from like a guy to a girl apparently. And apparently it's a sex change evolution or whatever that one is. I don't know what the hell's going on. Look at him from
Poor
there to
Gloom.
there.
That's the Jenner evolution.
yeah.
Yeah, and then you have this last one's down here, which
Onyx.
is
Metal coat.
Onyx,
Yeah.
you become Steelix.
in this guy that we found the
Scyther.
other day. Yeah.
See, I
Scyther to
still,
Caesar.
I still need a Scyther to the Scissor.
So it's cool. I mean, in a way, have you guys seen any of these evolution items without doing a streak?
At the beginning,
I've only seen him as a streak.
Yeah.
when they first introduced
7-day
them,
streak of hitting Pokestops, you'll get one. Which
yeah.
takes a while to add all these up, you know.
Because some of them you do need multiples, but if you don't, you keep getting like the same thing. Like if I got that Sunstone, I don't have that other thing.
I got the King's Crown first, and then I used it to do the Slow King.
Okay.
And then I got
Politoed's way cooler though.
but I didn't have enough format
And they
that
still need a ridiculous amount of candy.
It's 100 candy
Yeah.
plus the
plus the evolution. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
Which I think for that Polytoad to do the frog, I'm like 7 candies away. Hopefully, I'm going to get it
That's good.
tomorrow.
I got the dragon scale and that upgrade thing, and then I got another king's crown.
Okay,
So I've seen the king's crown twice, but I need it. So
Yeah.
that's not too bad, especially if you need it. But if you got that the sunstone one, I think it'd be annoying.
yeah, because you're
Spend
like, what am I
7
going to use
days.
it? Yeah. 7 days to get that. I can't even
7
use it.
days.
Well, I mean, I spent 21 days and I got 3 of them I can't use right now. I'm sitting on
That's
3 of them. But it's at least cool to have them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool
They're
thing.
trying to add stuff.
I don't understand what the purpose of the catching streak is, though. I don't see. Do you
I
get
think
more
it's just to get you
XP?
out there every day.
Because
Yeah.
nothing don't reward you with anything. I didn't see
You
anything
get
go
more
up.
XP per day, I think.
I think so too. I think it
That's
stacks.
Yeah.
But also, I think, like Brock said, because we've got so many, if you don't see something, there might be people that don't want to catch anything. It like almost forces you to catch Pidgeys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Back whenever Ditto first hit the game, and you had to catch Rattatas and Pidgeys and whatnot
Get a ditto.
to get. I got 2 of them, so
That was cool.
I got them
enjoyed
off a
that.
Magikarp.
Oh, I'd be so pissed.
I was so excited. I finally got a Magikarp, and I'm like, what is this? And it turned into a ditto.
Oh?
Oh,
So skipping around here a little bit here, because events were something new that was added.
they
this
did the
year.
water event, which is how you got your Gyarados.
I am proud to say that I worked really freaking hard to get that Gyarados. That was a lot of walking around. Sometimes night sneak driving around Cranberry Park and all that, looking like a weirdo driving around.
Night sneak driving.
Yeah.
as Don
Sneak
called
out
it.
at night, and I'd be like, I think I gotta get some more candy before I go to bed. The Magikarp are out there; they're everywhere because they were everywhere.
Yeah.
And that was a good event because I got my Blastoids that way from the Squirtles.
See, that kind of brought me back into it because I was taking a break before I got my bus pass.
It was cool seeing
Yeah.
all the water ones everywhere, seeing new ones.
Because you don't typically see those ones.
No, you rarely see those ones.
I see them downtown, but that's about it. And it's not in any kind of great abundance. It's like 2 a day.
Yeah,
It's not like a Pidgey.
but
or
this
anything.
they were everywhere. I mean, I was getting 20 Magikarp a day, something ridiculous, and you're transferring them all over, and there was a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot you could do.
I wish they'd do it again so I could get my Gyarados so it doesn't stop work.
Well, I hope they go for a different
Like a grass one.
something different. I mean, they're
Maybe
doing
a spring.
right now this egg event,
For Easter.
which was what?
Where you got double experience and 2K eggs, you could hatch more variety of Pokemon.
Okay.
And if you used a lucky egg, you instead of getting 2 times the XP, you got 8 times.
Oh, okay.
From what I read.
Yeah.
I never had a lucky egg during that.
I actually bought 8 of them to use, and I didn't use them until today's the first day.
The double candy or extra candy was nice.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Because I hatched a Charmander and it gave you like 12 candies with it, which was nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
To get all those for one. I like the events. I think they should have them once a week. It makes people get out.
Or once like a quarter, or once every other month, or something.
It makes people want to go play it more.
Yeah.
If you have something like that going on, because that's like today I wasn't planning on staying out as long as I was walking, but I'm like, there's just the last day for it, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I went like an extra 2 miles just to try and hatch friggin' eggs, and then I'm walking around and there's all these like construction worker guys and stuff, and I just have my phone like tilted to the side, like just changing my track.
They need to continue to do this stuff because it does get stale pretty fast.
It does. Well, when they ran out, like when the event ended, and all of a sudden it was just Pidgeys and the ladybug people around, I was
Right.
like, here we go again.
Because whenever they first updated and added the 80 new Pokemon, the servers were crashing again because so many people were playing.
Yeah.
But then 2 days later, it's back to normal.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that just grind on this game. Like if you go out there and look at any gyms, you're seeing Tyrann. I don't know how you can see this stuff.
Yeah.
The Tyrannosaur like Pokemon that's out there, you need probably 150 to evolve it to that form, and I haven't seen one of the Pupitars.
And they're sitting on one that's like 3,000.
Yeah.
3,000.
Yeah.
They're like, how the hell did you get it that high?
Yeah.
I honestly feel like people hacked this game somehow. They
wouldn't be surprised.
figured some kind of system out, or unless they just get in their car and drive around their neighborhood over and
never
over
get
and
off the
over and
bus.
over and over.
Never get off the bus.
They don't have a job.
I don't
or
know how you have
school
some
or
of
any
these
kind
ones that are
responsibility.
3,000, and I'm like, I just made one and it's like 1,200. Like it's
Yeah.
gonna take me forever. And then here's the Brock Atkinson rule that you're not supposed to use Stardust.
I don't use Stardust. It's just a waste.
What's it for then?
Because you'll catch, as you level up, you'll get better ones in the wild.
But-
and then you can use that Stardust once you cap your level.
But you need the Stardust in order to I have this Rhydon now, right? Who's 2,000.
Yeah.
The only way I can make him bigger is by powering him up.
Yeah, but
I need
you'll-
candy and
you'll
I
be
need
out of
Stardust.
Stardust right away though because it costs so much.
Yeah, it does. But like, what else are you gonna do with it? Like, there's no other way
Save
to
it.
save it for what? You always say save it. And I go, what are we saving it for?
Because the next ride on you see will be way better than the one you
But
have.
even if I,
And
but
with
you
that
won't.
philosophy, you shouldn't evolve anything until you get to the highest.
I've never seen a ride on this high because I had to evolve them to get that high.
Well, yeah, I caught a ride on in the wild and it was terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine too.
mine's
But it's
2,000 because I evolved them
It was
like
back
that.
when I was a lower level though. If I
'Cause
would've
I-
caught it now,
I caught a 900 Rhinehorn or whatever, and then evolved them into this guy. And I'm using I use so much Stardust, and every time I use it, I think I burn through it like I was gonna say.
No.
I can't say what I was gonna say because I get someone in trouble. But yeah, I burn through it like crazy, like I'm at a strip club, just wasting money, just blowing money. I'm like, what's that? 3,000 Stardust? Hell yeah, here we go. We're
for
leveling
like
up.
10 points.
Sorry, podcast.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what was that? The Penguins got scored on.
Yeah, it's tied.
Oh.
I apologize because we're recording this during playoffs.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's
Hey, but we went through this last year and they won. So,
Yeah, it's
so
true.
maybe this is good
you
luck.
know, maybe this is good luck.
So we'll see what happens.
So, what's some of the best ones we've gotten so far in this new era around here?
Well, I just evolved the Nido Queen while we were sitting here hanging out.
That's an old one.
Yeah, it's an old one.
What?
Old news.
Old
Wait,
news.
We're supposed to talk about cool new ones we have,
Yes.
No, it doesn't matter. We're just being an
like
ass.
the new series, or like
or anything.
matter.
What's some of the good ones you've got going
I
on?
hatched like a 1900 Snorlax.
That you hatched that?
Yeah,
Out of a
I have
2K?
10K egg.
That's good. I mean, I haven't seen anything that good, especially that high, 1900 like that.
Something like that. Let me see.
That's because he didn't use Stardust on it.
exactly 1879 Snorlax is my
Yeah.
highest one.
Now, have you been using Stardust at all to evolve these guys higher up?
No, I
He
don't.
listens to me.
No, I just don't.
He knows.
I don't power them up because I know that they're going to evolve. Like the later forms evolve still into stuff. So I just kind of
Oh, then they'll be even higher.
yeah,
I'm even higher.
even higher. I was able to evolve into a Gengar.
What? No goal?
They called the goal back, and they got a penalty for goaltender interference.
Oh, I thought they don't call goaltender interference in the playoffs, assholes.
Only when you
Sorry, Don.
I don't know. We're going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, back to Pokemon.
You can
Half
bitch
of your
about
topic.
when they get swept, you can complain then.
Shut up.
All right, so yeah, that's what about you? What's some other high?
Well,
ones you
my
have?
my best one obviously is my pride and joy, my Gyarados, because he was such a chore to get. He's 1998. He's
Good year.
right from 1998,
Wow.
and my Rhydon is 2019. I have an SB on. It's 1965. Like I said, I've worked hard to get these ones, and I don't have any of them where like Mike Johnson's are all in the high 2000s. I think he uses XP. He uses Stardust.
Yeah, he doesn't listen to me
He
either.
doesn't listen to you either.
Well, clearly we got to all go by Mike Johnson's rule of thumb.
And can I take one break here and let's ask this other little player we have here, Alex? You started playing? What's your favorite one that you have right now?
I just got my Vaporeon.
Oh,
Ooh.
for the first time.
It's really leveled up. And then I got another Pokemon. I forget all of
Who's
the
your
names.
favorite one right now, other than new guys? Quickly, dead air.
Probably my Rhyhorn.
Okay,
There
Because
you
he's
go.
really good.
good. Thank you. That was a special guest appearance from Mr. Alex there. So how about you? What's your one of your new
My
ones?
most powerful one is a Vaporeon at 1937.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The coolest one I've gotten recently was a Wobbuffet.
Oh, really?
Him and
Boba
Boba Fett.
what's the tree one? I got him. Sudowoodo.
Pseudowudo.
Pseudowudo.
Yeah, I have a few Pseudowudos. Where's my Wobbuffet? I don't
Hey,
think
Alex,
he was very
back
good.
up, but yell your Wobbuffet yell that you do. Do it.
Pseudowudo.
Me and Alex had a 25-minute conversation because I can't say pseudo-wudo right. We were in the car and I was going, pseudo-wudo. He was like, that's pseudo-wudo. We were over and over. I was like, I think I'm saying the same thing you're saying. It doesn't sound any different. He was like, you're saying it wrong.
That's funny.
There's a whole argument about it.
And my Wobbufet's only a 434, so he's not that impressive. But
Yeah. I tell you what, though. I honestly feel like some of the newer ones, like some of the, and I don't know, maybe this is something that you guys knew and I just catched on, but like Pidgeys and all those ones before, they never evolved high at all. Like you didn't see a lot of them. Some of these other guys that take like 100 candy to get to,
Yeah.
you can find if you wait in the wild, like that Rhydon or that Rhyhorn. I had like a 200 one for the longest time, and then I catch a 950 in a wild. That's why that one I have now is over 2,000.
Because you're at a higher level now.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have had to waste all that stardust.
Didn't waste any stardust.
Yeah. Ben scored.
Sorry, folks. Back and forth, back and forth. But so let's end with how about some tips and tricks and some stuff for people.
Well, last time we did the thing, we talked about how if you do year 2, the Espeons, not Espeons, the Eevees.
We talked about the Eevees before.
So this time, if you name one Tomato, because I just did it, it's
Tomato.
Tomato.
Uh-huh.
Let's call the whole thing off.
It turns into hey, what's it turn into if you
That's
do
the Umbreon.
an Umbreon? And if you do
Tomato.
Tomato.
Sakura,
T-A-M-A-O.
AO. And Sakura, I don't know what that one is.
that turns into an Espeon,
Espeon.
the
Yep.
pink one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got it to work. That's my highest right now. So I have a 1253 Espeon.
Oh, nice.
Good job,
Nice.
Justin.
You have a Blastoise, but you caught him in
He
the
was
wild,
like, I caught him in the wild.
Yeah.
when I
which
was
is
like
weird
level
that you
4.
found him in the wild. That's,
I caught a Blastoise in the wild.
Did you?
Yep.
He was actually in my backyard,
that's pretty funny.
but he's like a 2 something.
My Blastoise is like 1700 something like that because I evolved him properly.
My Blastoise is a 214.
I just have a Wartortle that I caught in the wild.
What's he at?
Like 400.
Any other tips or tricks for people too?
Nothing
Make sure you
really.
hit the stops every day so you can get those evolution items.
Yes,
Yeah.
evolution items are going to be key. The pineapple fruit thing is, I think, huge too.
That's
Yeah.
the big one.
Use
Yeah.
that on
That's the
something
big
you
one.
don't see.
Use
very
that as
often.
much as you can, unless they kick out on you, which is annoying. But getting the double is the way to go. That's the only reason I got the Magikarps because I was pineapple and I'm like crazy.
If you don't do,
Because you get 7 for
yeah.
one person.
Well, we can go over the new fruit types.
yeah, there's the. So we're talking. Oh, I'm
New
out
berries.
of
the
the.
pineapple berry, which gives you more candy when
Yes.
you catch something.
Yeah.
Then
The
The
pineapple.
Nanaberry is you calm it down, making it less erratic, which I don't really
Yeah, they
understand.
just scored again.
so that because they now since the update Pokemon move in different patterns and stuff.
Yeah.
So that banana
They go up and down and
Yeah.
sideways and all that annoying stuff.
That
Yeah.
banana berry thing keeps them from moving.
Keeps
around.
him calm.
Is that what that
It looks
is?
like bananas dipped in like cherry dip from Dairy Queen that you dip
Yeah.
a cone in.
Yeah.
It looks very weird and
Cherry
uncomfortable.
dip from Dairy.
I will say, on the rare occasion that I do play, I've actually gotten pretty good at throwing the curveball recently.
Ooh.
All right.
I've never been able to do that.
I'm not too bad with it.
Ken's a master at it. He's a master at it.
I'm a
Every
master
time I
ball
see him, he's
tosser.
flinging and switching.
I've been able to. I'm getting pretty good at doing the old curveball on the bus.
So what do you think's going to happen when do you think they'll do another update?
6 months.
So maybe like June or July, somewhere around there.
I think it's
What,
gonna be every 6 months. They're gonna.
what do
once
you
people
think
get
they'll have
stale.
this time around?
The Pokemon from
A different
Don't they have
region.
more from this region to do?
just legendaries and stuff like that, which
Which,
I don't think
yeah.
we'll see. So
Do you think they'll do mega ones?
No, that'll be further down the road.
Like a Mega Gyarados or whatever. Imagine how many you'll need for that. If it took
That'll be-
400 to get them, you need like 800 to get them this
That'll be a
time.
new evolution item that you would need. You would need the Mega Stone for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be toward the end. I think they'll keep introducing new Pokemon first
Yeah.
because they.
Well, hopefully they add on I like how they added on like Slowpoke to give him another evolution with the evolution
with
item.
each generation, a few of the previous ones get new evolution types. So they just keep adding them in waves of, right now we're at the second generation. So
Yeah.
the third generation, you'll get a whole new set of starters.
Right. And
all that
do you
stuff.
think they'll do the rest of the Eevees the next time around, like the 3 missing ones?
Yeah, there'll be 2 more in the next gen. It'll be Leafeon and
Glaceon.
yeah.
And then there's like Sylveon.
Sylveon, Glaceon.
Sylveon's much later. Sylveon was Gen 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know why they're not doing the legendaries?
I think they're holding them off for some event.
Yeah, that's what they had talked about with the game.
Who are some of the legendaries?
Well, like Mew and Mewtwo from the first gen, and then this one would be, was it Ho-Oh and Lugia,
Yes.
or is this the dogs, or is that the next one?
Yeah,
them
I
both.
read
this
somewhere
one,
that
too.
people said they're never going to do Mew and Mewtwo because they were too powerful.
Well,
That they would like break the game.
What the rumor was that they were going to do events where groups of people would have to battle Mewtwo.
Okay.
So, like he would be sitting at a gym and everybody around it
Would have to go fight it,
Yeah.
and then maybe you could get him after that.
Mm-hmm. But I hope that they don't make like broken Pokemon because there are already people who have broken the game.
Yeah.
If they make super powerful Pokemon right off the bat, that
Yeah.
you're gonna get.
I think you should be able to get them, and just you can't put them in a gym.
Yeah, because in tournament play and with the Game Boy games and the DS games and stuff, couldn't use those in tournaments.
They'd probably make it like, does he evolve from something or he just is?
He
He
just,
just
is.
is. He's a
Okay.
clone.
He's a clone of Mewtwo.
Oh, there you go.
He was the first Pokemon to not hatch from an egg.
Nice. I do like that they have the eggs now, so you can get like young Pikachu because they just had
babies.
Pikachu. You did.
Togepi,
Yeah, that was another one that was toward.
What
the
does
end of the
Togepi
first
turn
gen.
into?
Togetic, Topedic, or something.
Okay.
It's basically just a long-necked Togepi.
It gets pretty good. It's pretty powerful.
All right. Well, there you go.
We can talk about this forever. So
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot more stuff coming down.
Yep.
There's a lot
All
that
right.
we have to pull from.
Well, we'll be back for Pokemon Go.
We're
3.
We've covered the first 4 years of the 20 years of Pokemon with
Yes.
this so far. So
Yep.
Agreed.
Keep playing, Justin. Get on it. Go for walks.
yeah, come on, Justin.
jump on it, or you can just ride the bus with me.
Get them Pokemon streaks.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Please like, share, subscribe, invite. Thanks for listening.
Alex, say goodbye. Later.